Hello everyone. Today I am joined with Shiva Shankar and very warm welcome to you. In his words, Shiva is from Tamil Nadu and he has completed his graduation and currently preparing for civil service examinations. But this is all I know about you. I'd love to hear more from you. So can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. First, thank you for having me here because I don't think someone will interview me for winning an essay competition. Okay, so
That's
thanks a
the
lot for
added
that.
that's the added perk to winning something that's special, and basically we want others to get inspired from what you all are doing. So that's a great thing to talk to you.
Okay, then, yeah, I completed my graduation in electrical engineering. Since my school days, I was very preoccupied with this UPSC civil service preparation. So I didn't go to placements. I have completed my degree just for the sake of attending the civil service examination.
That's
So I
that's
just want to,
that's something amazing that I heard, that you did not like voluntarily you didn't go for the placements, and you like want to pursue.
yes.
That's something really good because in India it's like you are a science student, you have to do engineering, you become an engineer, and that's the route people.
Uh,
So it's lovely
I,
to hear from you.
yeah,
You did not
I
opt.
think it's all about my family background, a very decent financial background. And my parents don't want to force anything on me, so I take my decision on my own.
Great. Parents, the support of parents is needed in whatever we do,
Uh,
until and unless they are
yes,
supposed
so-
to not achieve our dreams. So it's great to hear that.
yes.
So, I'll ask you something. How did you find out about monomosity?
I think this during this lockdown period, I was exhausted with my preparation because we have 6 months exam was postponed. We can't prepare for such a long time. Already we are preparing for 1 year, and it takes about 1.5 years. So at the time I just want to do something. I just deliberately search in internet for any essay contests, and I get many websites, and I randomly get this monomorphism.
Really,
So I was
you
just
hit the
random.
jackpot then.
Yeah, of course, maybe if I have chosen some other website, this would not have happened.
Yeah, seriously. But
Somewhat,
I also came upon monomosity through Google, and one thing that I really liked was, and this happened with me during the lockdown. So lockdown has kind of been a blessing to us. So,
yeah,
so whatever be it, I chanced upon monomosity in the same way that you did. And one
oh,
thing that really attracted me was that it's free of cost and it's an international essay competition. So there are many essay competitions,
of course, international.
right? There are many essay competitions
Yes,
going on, but they charge too. So sometimes it's around 200 per essay or 100 entry fees. So this was free of cost and it did not ask anything from us except our write-ups. So
and
I
also it's more consistent. They were consistent in posting the topics.
right, and the
So,
topics are also very catchy enough. It's like it makes us think quite a lot.
yeah,
So I like
yes.
that concept as well. So let me ask you, what flared your writing passion? You are not a writer by any chance. It's not your profession. It's basically
Mm,
you are a science student and then you are preparing for
mm,
civil services, but
yes.
you are like writing on the side. So what flared this passion of yours?
I had this interest since my school days. Yeah, in school days they conduct the on the spot essay competition. The topic will be given at the spot. One time I just for fun I have joined in that. They have given the topic called Commonwealth Games.
Okay.
At the time I don't aware what is Commonwealth Games. I just write about my just like an inter-school competition. I just finished the whole essay. But after that, I realized that though I have written the essay wrong, I realized that I can write something for 6 to 7 pages without much interruption.
Right.
I was able to easily get ideas to write an essay.
So you got the hint that you have the word power with
Ah,
you and you can form it any way that you want.
I can form. So at the time I started participating in many competitions, and I won some.
That's great. So
But that has, but
so what
but
was
that practice has stopped after my.
so
Yeah,
what was your position in monomosomy essay writing competition?
sorry. Sorry.
Which
What?
position did you secure for the international essay
Ah,
writing?
second,
So you
second position.
that's a huge achievement actually because it's an international based essay competition and coming second.
That was, so I too didn't accept that because it's international.
Right.
I just
Right, it
then I got
happens.
excited when they announced it.
Yeah, it happens when you see your name on the second second position. It's
Ah,
really
yes.
it elates you quite a lot. So let me ask you something. Have you read novels or are you into reading novels?
No, I don't. I don't read novels, but I just read some short story books like this Akbar Birbal.
Okay.
That's it. That's. I think that's also attractive. It will attract you with your simple English. So I think that too helped me in my
Right,
essay
definitely.
writing. I think.
The more you are into reading, that helps your mind expand. Does not matter if you're reading heavy novels or you're reading
Ah,
some.
yes. It's not matter.
It basically the comics also have a feature that they have the power that can attract children. That is also very important to learn while we are writing something. So it's good whatever you are reading. That's up to you, but you should read at one point of time. So what would you any tips that you would like to give to someone who wants to write something or wants to get into the field of creative writing? Do you have some tips for them?
See, I'll suggest that regarding essay writing, don't follow any particular pattern for all essays. That's what I say. Because the pattern varies based on the topics. Usually, some people have a particular format of essay writing. Any topic will be given, they will be writing the essay in the same format. But my opinion is that you should accommodate the format as per the topic.
Right,
For
absolutely.
example, for me, the topic given was one mystery in the international essay competition. So the topic itself suggests that you should add the elements of question answering, exclamatory in the essays. So I'm saying like that.
So in
So that's
on what topic did you wrote your essay, the one that you won the second place for?
the topic given was one mystery. I wrote about Indus Valley civilization.
So, yeah, it's really interesting, and I love to read that essay at some point of time because there are so many things that we don't know about Indus Valley civilization. It's good that you
I have that in my UPSC syllabus. If I have read that, and so
right.
it
So
became easy for me to write.
what thought stuck your mind when you first saw this topic on the website?
What topic writes for them?
Thought that you the first thought that came to your mind that I want to write on this thing and this will be my topic or the theme that I want to write on. So what came to your mind the first time you read that topic?
See, there are many. See, first time when I see that, I thought of writing about the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay.
But I know that everyone will write that.
That's a
So,
very popular mystery, the Bermuda
uh,
Triangle. Yeah.
it
Even
is a mystery. We want to,
I was researching on that. I read that, but I also thought that it's a very common mystery, especially
everyone will write on that.
plus they had already for example they had given the example of Bermuda Triangle,
Bermuda Triangle.
so it was like many people will write on that, so I also skipped that. So I'll ask you something. Does writing energize you or bore you sometimes? Has it ever happened that writing has bored you?
writing has energized me. Asking,
Never bored you.
no, I will not write too often. I'll write only. Yeah, I usually write very rare.
So it's kind of a hobby, more than a passion. It's kind of a hobby.
It's not a hobby. See, after my 10th standard, I leave a gap for 6 years for writing. I have never written any essays in those 6 years. And only I reinvented that only in this lockdown.
Nice.
So I don't, it's not a hobby. I just accidentally written an essay and
and you got the second position. That actually points that you should have written more. If you had written more, you had.
I thought that after getting the result, I thought that even prior to this, I have participated in a national level essay competition and I earned third prize in that. See, that inspired me to participate in this international competition.
So definitely, then I'd say that people will kind of lose a gem if you stop writing. People should notice what you are writing, and I think you should write more.
This lockdown has made me realize that.
It's been a blessing in disguise. In some sort of a way, it has been a blessing in disguise where we have explored new things, and definitely you have gained a lot from this lockdown.
Yes, sure.
So, I'll ask, what's the most difficult part of writing an article? What do you think for you is the most difficult part while you were writing an article or an essay?
I think summarizing the contents is very difficult because today we have contents everywhere. Okay, if you have a topic and you search for Google, you have many contents. You have to choose the correct content. You have to summarize that.
Right.
Okay, I think that's the most difficult. To summarize that within the structure of the essay, that is most important. So summarizing the content, it's something you don't need to take care of.
Yeah, I agree because in the 21st century, one click and we get all the information. So most of the time we are losing the originality. It's like either
Yes.
people are copying others' idea or they are getting inspired from what others are writing. The originality has like started going down. So to research and to think about it and to conclude and summarize, it's very important. Good that you shared that. Let me ask you a thoughtful question. What does success mean to you?
See, I don't see success. It's just a stop where we can take some rest and we should pursue further. That's all.
Right. As a human in our life, there should not be a. It should always have a comma. It should not have a full stop. If we have a full stop, it's like finished.
I don't think anything as success. See, for me, just now clearing a civil service examination is a great success. But I know that after clearing, there might be many difficulties.
Right.
So I think no success ends there. It's just a mean to another way. That's all.
So
You
like
can't stop in it.
So like people say that failures are the stepping stone towards success. A success is also a stepping stone towards further success.
Yes, of course. You should pursue further.
Right.
I don't know whether I was right. It's just my opinion, my way of thinking.
Definitely. I agree with your opinion. Definitely, 100%. So, what, according to you, a structured essay should be like? Like people ask a lot of questions about this thing. That should we have a separate heading for introduction, separate heading for conclusion, or what should be the structure of a good essay? So what, in your opinion, is a good essay?
In my opinion, it's as usual, introduction and conclusion is a must one. And as I say, regarding the body part of the essay, what I'll say is that, you should keep on insisting the evaluator that you are not deflecting from the topic. You should show the evaluator you are in the topic. Okay. See, can I say an example? That in the national level writing, I wrote an essay on pre-COVID and post-COVID scenarios. So most of the people how they write they will put a heading called pre-COVID and write all under it, and post-COVID and all under it. But what I have done is that I separate into different aspects. For example, economically, what is the pre-COVID, post-COVID? Culturally, what is the pre-COVID, post-COVID? So here you have the scope of using the words pre-COVID and post-COVID many times in your essay. So the evaluator will keep on seeing those words, and he will get to know that you are in the topic.
Right. Your thought process is in the right direction. They'll get to know, right?
Yeah.
Plus, you are comparing. The topic is related to comparison of pre-COVID and post-COVID era, and you are doing that from the starting to the end. You are comparing the aspects of the pre-COVID and the post-COVID era. So yeah, that was a very good example to give, and I hope people listen to it. Okay, lastly, do you have any message for the future contestants and participants who want to participate in these events?
Regarding essay contest.
Right.
Yeah. What I'll say is just be creative. See, today everything in available internet. See, we can search for everything, but we have to put our own efforts. We should not just copy paste or just see and write everything as in the net. Okay. We just be creative. Sometimes it may go wrong, but I think it's not matter. Okay. So just be creative. That's all I can say. And you can structure your own essay. Usually we will go and search in internet how to write a good essay. I think it's not necessary because nobody has said that this is a good essay. Okay, so we can structure our own essay. Once we get some recognition, then everybody will follow that. So that's all.
Right. So it does
Just be
not
creative in
matter.
every area.
It does not matter what people say because everyone has their own opinions about essays or whatever they think. So it's up to us and up to the people to decide what's right and what's suitable for them. So definitely the contestants will love listening to what you said. And in very simple words, you put something really intelligent in your talks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking your time out and talking to us. It was a lovely conversation and I loved talking to you.
Thank you for having me here. And I think Monomotion is doing good. They're doing great. And I will think they'll continue this forever.
Yeah, seriously, they are inspiring us and bringing new writers on the fore. So that's a really good and commendable job that they are doing. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
and
It was lovely talking to you.
thanks a lot. Thanks.